Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your August 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Virgo. Yay, Virgo! And wow, we've got a whole bunch of cards flying out, so we're just gonna go start here. Just so you guys know, I am still doing private readings, so if you'd like a private reading, feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And also, um, I am doing the tarot cord cutting combo, as well as the couple sessions. I'm offering that as well. So feel free to reach out for me to get you scheduled for one of those. If you'd like to find out more about me and my schedule and whatnot, you can go to the About section of my YouTube channel, find out more pricing and stuff. I don't have a website yet. Eventually I will, so be patient there. So let's just start just get going on your reading. You got two cards which are awesome, okay, for romance, okay. So Virgo, things are looking good for you for romance. Really, really good. Now, some of you who are single and have been, you're the bachelor or the bachelorette of all time, you don't want to be in a relationship, this is not probably going to apply to you, okay. Unless, of course, you were in the distant past in a relationship and you were married before and now you're single, and you've been single for some time. That could be the case for you, okay, but not everyone. The thing is that the history does repeat itself. And so typically, I had a friend who used to say that she called them like coupling type people that really do best in a couple. And it's just they don't really have long periods of time where they're not in a couple type relationship. She just called them couplings. I don't know, coupling type people. But anyways, I feel like that's you. Those of you who are watching, I feel like that's you. You do best in a relationship, and even if you try to stay single, you won't really be single for too long. That's kind of how I see it. So you have the foundation as the Two of Cups, okay, and the Two of Cups is love, commitment. This can also be friendship for some of you, but I see it as romance. I see it as a committed relationship with someone. Now, it can be also interracial relationships or older, younger type couples, okay? The guy could be older, he could be a younger guy with an older woman or a younger woman with an older guy. You can go either way, and either one of them could be mixed race, okay? I do also feel like I feel strongly some of you are lesbian, and this is a girl-girl combination in the distant past. And in the card in the immediate future is the Lover's card. So when the Lover's card comes up as well as the Two of Cups, love is definitely in the air. The Lover's card is the best card in the deck. Well, I always say that I think it's the Eight of Cups in reverse is the best card, but to me, this is the best. This is also the best card, okay? Because it's love. It's love in all of its beautiful, lovely glory. I mean, it's glorious. It's, if you're in a place right now where you were flying solo, you're a career person, love has been on the back burner. I feel like in the immediate future, love is going to be on the front burner. It's going to be either going to meet someone or you're going to take your relationship to the next level. You have two cards to really awesome right next to each other. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Star card, okay? Which is, I usually see this as a girl or guy who's really focused on career, okay? Who's really achieved a lot in their career, who may be very well known. And I feel like this has come up before for you. Someone who's very, very well known, who watches my videos, who's maybe on TV or who's in film or You know, I feel like someone, there's a comedian. I feel like it's a comedian, and I feel like I know who it is, but I don't want to say because I don't want to embarrass them or whatever. So I'm not going to say it, but I feel like I know who it is. But anyways, because I am psychic, you know. But and hi to you, just so you know, hi to you. And you know, but anyways, so we have this star card. Now, for everybody else who's not, you know, into music, or somebody who's not, you know, a famous artist or a famous musician, and they're not about to cut off their ear like Van Gogh, this is you coming into your own power, okay? Standing on 2 feet, working very hard in your career, advancing very far in your career, not really relying on anybody else, doing it yourself. You know, I feel like you've flown solo for quite some time. That's the people that I feel like I'm picking up on for the most part. Now, this is a general reading, so I do advise you get a private reading if this is not applying, if you don't feel like this is resonating too much. And some of you need to kind of slow down and smell the roses, and take time because you're going too fast. You know, you've got tunnel vision and you're going too fast through life. You do need, because you're crossed by the music card and you're crossed by this very strong, you know, empowerment card, star card. It's, you need to get kind of back on track in a way with your authentic self, okay, your real self. And you need to listen to more music. Stopping and smelling the roses is also stopping and listening to music. Stopping and maybe going to a concert, taking a day off here and there to relax, to enjoy your life. That's important. You know, destiny, it's not the destination, right? It's the journey. So we've got to, for some of you Virgos, you need to really just slow down, take a deep breath, you know, kind of do things in life that are not, you know, you're racing to the grocery store, you're racing here and there or whatever, and then you get home and you pass out. No, you have to do things that are sort of halfway, you know, maybe taking a walk, going for a bike ride, you know, but not going for like a really fast bike ride. It's going for a bike ride that's kind of, you know, you're meandering through down the road. You know, it's not like you have any place you need to be. You need to make some more time for that, okay? It's important. Make time for yourself. Make time for your music. Those of you who are musicians or artists, or even like people who are doing film, or people that are, you know, I feel like the film industry and who are doing TV. I mean, you're working like 16 hours a day, and you need to also take enough time for you. So now in the recent past, we've got the Strength card, which is a test card. You may have been in a relationship. There were some power struggles there. This usually is, you know, Aquarius with Leo, or Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, or somebody who has that, you know, in their chart somewhere. For the lion part. The other part, it could be you, Virgo, okay, within a relationship with one of these other signs. But the Strength card is a test. It's a test of strength. A test to see how well you do. And it's you and your partner, you versus them, okay, versus the world, which is, you know, in the past. So some of you who are single, it's really important for you to stay strong. That's the message. For those of you who were in a partnership, or even just had a friend, you may just be friends with someone. I feel like there's a strong friend thing here. Because the Two of Cups can be friendship. And the Strength card also can be friendship too. So for some of you have like a best friend. I feel like this best friend may turn into, you may actually end up getting married to them. And it's like, they're showing me, and I'm sorry, I'm getting like a little emotional here. It's like one of those beautiful love stories. Message me or email me, let me know Uh, this is like a love story. This is like you meet someone and you develop a friendship, and then you go through a lot of things with each other, and then you take it to the next level because there's so much there between you. But there's also romance there too. Um, there's a thing about things happening very quickly. At the same time, there's this foundation of love, of friendship, of relationship. I feel like this partnership, those of you who are getting married or planning on getting married in August, this is a very strong union. This relationship will go very far. Um, I feel. Um, the biggest issue you're going to have in your relationship, for those of you who are getting married, and I feel like it's a beautiful love story. So you need to definitely message me and let me know, how you guys met and how things are turning out for you, because I think this is, very sweet and endearing, and you need to share it. So, you might even need to write a story about it someday. But anyways, the outcome for the spread is the Two of Pentacles, and that is work-life balance. Okay, work-life balance. I feel like that's the issue you're going to have, Virgo, is having enough time for your partner. I had an ex-boyfriend who, when we see each other, we'd always be like, quit wasting time. Will you just take off your clothes? Like, what the hell? And he would always be like, I'd be like, he'd come over, and then, for whatever reason, I'd be making dinner, we'd have dinner, or maybe, we'd hang out, we'd talk, or whatever. And then, but he, I might, say, I really want to take a shower. He'd be like, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Get over here. Or I'd run to the bathroom, I'd put some makeup, he'd shake the door, he'd take the door handle, and he'd rattle the door handle and be like, you're wasting time, get out of the bathroom, you know what I mean, come here, so it was always a thing about time. And so you might actually be, getting married to someone, but then, you might not see them that much. Or you might actually be in a relationship where you don't see them that much. You might have two very busy, different schedules. You may love each other very much, but it's almost like having a long-distance relationship with your partner, because they're on a different time. It's like they're in a different, I feel like, I want to say they're in a different time zone. Some of you are having a long-distance relationship. This will put strain on your relationship. I'm not going to lie to you here. And there may be issues of cheating at some point for some of you, not for everyone. For those of you who are really in a love story right now, sorry, I thought I heard something. For those of you who are in like a really love story, a lovey-dovey love story, this is not you. I feel like for some of you, for those of you who have been married for some time, this is more applicable to your situation. Those of you who are like just getting married, I don't feel like this is the issue. I feel like for those of you who are just getting married later down the line, you will have issues with spending enough time together. And for some of you, it could be both. It could be you've been in a relationship for some time. Maybe your partner's moved away, or your partner had to go, had to do something for business, and you haven't seen him for several months. Or maybe it's just your schedules are just very, different, and communicating is challenging, So I think that, that's there. But for those of you who've been married for a long time, I feel like for the outcome, there's issues with cheating. There's going to be issues with the guy doubling up. Okay, talking to somebody else. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's sleeping with that other person. It just means that he may be talking to somebody else. They're showing me some like communication via the internet or text message, or there's some communication. It may not be like a full-blown like affair, okay? Now, for those of you who are, you've got the Queen of Swords in the position of what's coming in from the outside. And what I was going to say, for those of you who are kind of controlling, this is someone, this could be you. I don't see the Queen of Swords generally as being you. Virgo, I see you as being more, um, there's other cards that I feel like represent you better. Okay, this to me is like a Capricorn Aquarius. There may be someone in your life, and this could be you in the sense that you're having trust issues with your partner. Again, the outcome is the Two of Pentacles, which means there's cheating issues. There may also be issues where your schedule and your partners are not matching up. Say you're, working at night and he's working during the day. You guys are just not, you're not seeing each other much. And so that's leading to stress in the relationship. But the Queen of Swords in this position blocks. She doesn't allow things to come in. She's very resistant. She's very bitter. She's resentful. It's very strange for this to be right next to the Lovers card. Because that means that weakens the Lovers card in a sense. So it's sort of like that means that there's distrust in your relationship in the future. And you have the Magician in the position of attitude. So and this can be you, okay, Virgo guys. I usually see it as a Capricorn male, though, okay. Virgo ladies, you might end up, I feel like you may end up cheating on your husband for some crazy reason, but that's kind of what I see here. You may have issues with your partner. I'm getting a tingle on that. You may have issues with your current partner, and you may not even be living together anymore. But you still may just be married, and the outcome is you cheating with this. I do feel like it could be a Capricorn male, a Taurus male, or Aries male. Okay, in the future. Now, the thing about this Magician is a lot of times the Magician is not who they say they are. Okay, there's a lot of smoke and magic tricks. Okay, because they're the Magician. They show up and they're the actor. Okay, and it's interesting because you also have the Star card and there's this actor. So this could be you. It's Virgo guys. This could be you. Where your wife is very distrustful of you and you end up cheating on her because there's this lack of trust. Virgo females, you could be cheating on your husband with the Capricorn, Aries, or Taurus male because of distrust as well, but also because he may also be cheating on you. It's very complicated. The Queen of Swords is someone who, to me, is not you. So, and she's that's what the universe is sending, and she's blocking you from your blessings. So it may be the woman that your partner is cheating on you with. And she's not allowing, for whatever reason, she's very controlling, and she's like controlling the whole game, and you don't have the power and control at all for whatever reason. Or you don't feel like you do. And Virgo males, this really could be, another woman in your life for whatever reason. She may be like an ex-wife, or she may be like a mother-in-law, or this could be your sister. This could be your mom. This could be somebody who's just another female who's in your life that's kind of messing with your marriage. Those of you who are living with like a mother-in-law, that's who she is. For those of you who are living, like you're partnered with someone and you're living with another female, whoever that other female is, that's the problem, okay? I don't see the Queen of Swords as being a bad person, but she does have some negative traits because just of what she's been through in life, okay? I feel, okay, that the universe has sent you the Queen of Swords for whatever reason. She may not be a new person in your life. She could be, like I said, a relative, a family member, somebody who's just around you. But she could be like a new person altogether. She could be for Virgo guys or someone who has like Virgo in their chart, like their ascendant or moon or Venus or something, um, this may be your future wife. For whatever reason, your current relationship may be like, I feel like the universe is like pitting them against each other. So it's sort of like, I am asking the question, why is the universe sending you this person? The universe is sending you this person, Virgo, for a reason, specifically Virgo males, okay? They're sending you her. For whatever reason, she's supposed to be in your life. And you may have feelings for her. You may want out of your marriage. There may be there's something to learn with her. I feel like the reason the universe is sending you her, for some of you, not for everyone, but if this is the case, the reason is because you're going to warm her heart. You are going to love her the way she needs to be loved in order to turn into a better person, turn into good, to melt. Because the Queen of Swords has this icy exterior, but underneath, she's a really good person. Underneath, she has a very warm heart. Underneath, she's really giving, really loving, and has so much to offer the world. And so the reason the universe is sending you her is because she needs your love. And you're able to give it to her, And I think you have the Nine of Cups in the position of your emotions, which is, this is a Pisces male, okay? So Virgo males, you may be in a relationship with a Pisces male, okay? This can also be a Scorpio or Cancer male, too. But predominantly, this is Pisces. Now, gotta watch out. This is making everything a little bit more complicated because we've got, let's see. Excluding the past, what's gone on in the past. There's a lot of players in this. There's a lot of, when I say players, I mean, you do have the number one player card, which is the Nine of Cups, which usually is the Pisces, okay? However, in the future positions, we've got three guys and two girls. Okay, sorry, 4 guys and 2 girls. So we've got the Lover's girl and the Queen of Swords girl. And then we've got these 3 guys. One of them may be you. The other 2 most likely isn't. So either you're Virgo and you're dating multiple males, or you're Virgo male dating multiple males. You're a Virgo female in a relationship, or it's a Virgo male who's in a relationship who's met this Queen of Swords and he just like wants to be free because I feel like maybe he has feelings for her or something. There's something going on there. They're supposed to be together. That's why. Not in every case. And then, or you're Virgo female, you want love, you're looking for love, and you're dating a lot. You're dating a Pisces, dating a Capricorn, you may be dating a Taurus, Aries, or another Capricorn, different guy altogether, or another Virgo. So it could be a Virgo for the ladies in the future, or a Virgo Cap, Virgo Pisces. Let me know if this is the case, okay? And you may be going through the process where you're a little bit bitter. Now, this could be applicable. The bitterness card is not just solely applicable to, Virgo females, okay? Or even the Capricorn Aquarius, who I usually see the Queen of Swords as. This is people go through bitterness when they get, out of relationships. That's just part of the process. So you may have broken up, but it's weird because I don't see any breakup cards. There may be some kind of breakup going on between you and your partner, and you become very bitter. Or you're still married, you're in a partnership, and you've become bitter because you haven't broken up, but you see all this other stuff going on. You know that your partner is an actor. You know that there's cheating going on, or that there will be cheating going on in the future. I don't necessarily feel like there's cheating going on in the past. There's a lot of movement for you because you have the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like you're very busy. And I don't think we mentioned the card that's crowning you. I don't know why. This is like the last card to bring this up, but you've got the Death card crowning you, which is followed by the Lovers card. So you're going through a transformation. It makes sense if you're moving, if you're traveling, if you're changing, anything that's in your life that's normal, that's been there for a long time. And it's hard for Virgos to do. Everybody says that they're very they don't resist, but I feel like Virgos resist quite a lot. Virgos resist change almost just as much as Capricorns do. Not as much as Taurus. Taurus is the biggest resistor of all time, okay? Out of the earth signs, okay? But Virgo resists. And you can't resist the Death card because the Death card changes no matter what. So it's almost like, I feel like you've changed partners, or your perspective is changing, or your residence is changing, or your job is changing. There's change going on for you, okay? Because the Death card is linking up with the career card, I feel like in career things are changing, but for the better. Really, really positive, okay? It's also linking up with the Lovers card, which means either you're changing partners or you're getting married. Some positive, really positive change is happening, or the universe is sending you love, okay? Now, again, the universe may be sending you the Queen of Swords, Aquarius or Capricorn. And that may be who you end up marrying. And she may be quite sharp. I want to say quite sharp. But there's something that you see in her that's different. And it may also be that, you end up planning to get married in the winter time or in the fall. I feel like it's more winter, though, because there's elements of winter. You have the summer, which is the love, with the winter, the cold, the hot and the cold going right next to each other. So there may be there's some feeling in the middle of August. There may be some, like, the switch is flipped, It may be that, and not for everyone, but for some of you, it may be that you get into a relationship where it seems like everything's amazing, everything's glorious, and then the switch is flipped and it turns really cold all of a sudden. Or it may be that your marriage has grown cold on some level. Not for everyone, but that's kind of how I see it. Okay, so back to the player. Okay, and this is a very in-depth reading, so we're going on for a little bit here, but back to the player, which is the Nine of Cups. This is the number one player in the deck. Okay, so this isn't a position of emotions. So you may be in love with a player, Virgo, or you may have feelings for a player. Okay, and the problem is you may actually want to get married to this person, but the problem is this is a player. This is someone who is going to play you. For you to have the Magician and the Player card and the Two of Pentacles, all three of these cards, I'm going to tell you what they have all in common, okay? They add up to being the Bloody Wanker card, okay? All together, Now, this guy, he wants his freedom. He loves his freedom, okay? He'll do anything to have his freedom, and usually he has more than one woman, okay? This guy definitely has two. We know he has two. He will always have two. He's the juggler. He's just, that's what he does, That's what he does best. He usually has three, okay? So he has three. He definitely has two. And the Magician, you don't even know. The Magician has one, but you don't really know if that's one, or if that's 5, or if that's 100, because he it's an illusion, okay? He's creating this illusion that he has one, but he might have 2, or he might have 5, or he might have 100, okay? And he's wearing a mask, so you don't really know what he's thinking. You don't know what he's feeling. So, we have 3 guys. All of them have multiple partners. All of them have other things going on. We have the Queen of Swords that just is drilling holes through their head with her gaze, because she can just drill a hole in somebody's by looking at them and see right through them. And she knows, in a way she knows. Virgo, if this is you, then you know. This may be somebody else who's telling you, you may be talking to a psychic, maybe talking to me or somebody else like me, who's telling you these guys, are dating around. I don't feel like, now these are single guys. I don't feel like these guys, although one of them could be married, the person that could be married could be you. They could also be married, you know? But for the most part, I see them as behaving like they're single, okay? The Nine of Cups guy loves his freedom, behaves like he's single, even when he's not, okay? The Magician guy is an actor. He takes on the role beautifully of husband, of boyfriend, of lover. Whatever role he wants to play, he plays. And the Two of Pentacles guy knows it's risky business to have more than one, but he does it anyways because he enjoys the game, okay? So it could actually be one person that you really like. One person that you maybe slept with in the past, you've fallen in love with him, and yet he's behaving badly, or in the future he's going to be behaving badly, and you see right through it, but you still love him. And so this may be an issue, Virgo. You may love him or her, because it could be a her, but I feel like these three, this is a definitely masculine energy. So you could be gay and in a relationship with multiple guys, or just have a thing for one guy who's acting like this. For those of you who are single, this is work-life balance. This is getting a lot done, magically making it happen. This is also, the Nine of Cups can be wealth and prosperity and money. So good for finances. You're focused on finances and money. Make sure that, but it's also happiness. So whatever money does come in, it's going to make you happy, which is good for you emotionally. If you're single, my suggestion would be, try not to be bitter. Try working through these issues that you have with men. If you're single female, or even if you're single and you're gay, try working through your issues with men. And that's all that I'm going to say. I feel like I covered pretty much everything. Have covered everything. So feel free to message me, let me know what you think, and email me if you'd like to have a private reading. I'd love to hear from you, and I will be back again for my mid-August readings. And I'm going to send you big hugs like I always do. Big hugs. Big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, thanks so much. Take care.